So a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Richmond Generals to try to get the early go-ahead goal. 10:56 remaining. Face-off coming over to the blocker side of Zalmanis.
This is a huge opportunity for the Generals, something their elite team never had. And so if they can really do something here, who knows what kind of a game we'll have.
Yuri passing this one across Cardinal at the top of the umbrella. He'll send this over to Freemanis on the far side. Chip down low into the corner. Farley, the captain, with it. Back up to the top. Freemanis and Cardinal switching places. Freemanis with his shot put that one right into the crest of Zalmanis, and he just swallowed it up and just wisely held on to it. Had Farley and one other general sitting right on the doorstep, nowhere for him to play it. Anywhere he played it was a potential goal opportunity for the Generals.
And something on that play I've somewhat understood, but at the same time don't. You got Bolt stuck his skate out to try and deflect it. It's one of those things where that's a 50-50, because if you deflect it, it could go wide, but it also could go right towards the net.
Farley carrying it into the zone for the Generals up the top. Freemanis now with it on the far side. All the way across near side. Uri with a shot opportunity. Instead, he'll send it up to the top. Cardinal over to Freemanis. He'll walk in. Quick shot opportunity. That one deflects back behind the goal. Richmond had an opportunity with a semi-open net. Zalmanis had to the board. And guys just get tied up. Nothing good comes out of it. Cardinal, he'll play the puck sitting up back behind the Richmond net, looking to quarterback. A breakout opportunity for the Richmond Generals, able to get it out into neutral ice. Freemanis, he's picked up Bill. Loughnane back the other way. Opportunity just clips the glove of Lidnicki. That one goes into the corner. Loza, he'll play it around, tried to drop it back along the goal. I mean, nobody there. The Generals now, Aiden Uri with the puck. Richmond will get opportunities. He's got his head up looking for an opportunity. Then Carolina the other way. Nobody's really gotten sustained momentum.
Right, exactly. This has been a good back and forth classic hockey game.
Hart, he'll carry it into the zone for the Generals. Tries to cut back into the slot. McKenzie bringing up that play. Puck Schwartz was picked up by Carolina. Corbin out through neutral ice. Has Schwartz into the zone with him. Schwartz right in the doorstep. Got a shot up, but that one went off of a Richmond shin guard. Knocked down on the play up at the top. Tonez with a shot. Tried to go down low to Schwartz off of the end board. Bolt now with it along the wall. He'll get a shot off Hart. Tried to go over to Hurlman. This one comes all the way down. De Leon now. He'll touch the puck. Gets bumped hard into the board.
Here we go. Here we go.
And Aiden Uri is going to get tied up with, that looks like it's going to be Luke Corbin. Aiden Uri stepping in after a hard hit. So we'll have to wait and see how that gets called. I'm pretty sure it's going to be five in a game each for fighting. I truly cannot tell you, because Uri was laying the punches. It looked like Corbin didn't want to go.
He'll touch right. The puck, gets bumped hard. Part of it was board. At first. Here we go.
And Aiden Uri is going to get tied up with, that looks like it's going to be Luke Corbin. Aiden Uri stepping in after a hard hit. So we'll have to wait and see how that gets called. I'm pretty sure it's going to be five in a game each for fighting. I truly cannot tell you, because Uri was laying the punches. It looked like Corbin didn't want to go.
No, right.
Down low.
Part of it was at first.
Over on the far side of the ice. McKenzie now with it. He has numbers. Tries to go back in forehand. Puck just pops off of his stick. And Richmond able to clear this one out from Carolina. Rubin with the puck. He'll chip this one in. Has Surchek. Down low with the puck in the corner. He'll put on the brakes. Tried to spin around. Got chipped down low into the corner. McKenzie sending it up to the top. Toyez at the blue line. Tried to chip that one deep into the zone. Picked up by the Generals. Richmond able to get it out into the Carolina. Glenkowski.
Face-off one for the Junior Canes.
Carolina, they'll chip this one deep. Toomey over to Loughnane. He'll let a shot go. That one just gloved down and held onto it for the whistle. Speaking of Loughnane, his dad just sent us a clip that he pulled down from the Corbin Uri scuffle. They both got some throws, and it was not a turtle situation like it looked in real time But when you have the camera angle and you can slow it down, it's amazing what you see with replay.
Well, thanks to him for that. That's one of those that we thank you as broadcasters for sending stuff like that to us.
That was one thing we used to have up here, missing out of the Flow platform. We used to be able to use it as replay and back up and hit replay. You can't back it up right now. They're working on that. If you're Carolina, though, that elite game was any indication, you cannot let your foot off the gas. Richmond in the elite game was able to get back to within one with under about 2 minutes remaining. I was down at ice level for it, and it was the longest minute and a half to 2 minutes I've ever been involved in, because it's like, they're one goal away from tying it up. And the boys had played so good that you wanted them to get that win.
Oh yeah, this is a game that if you don't keep your foot on that gas, as you joked about earlier as we begun, the ball game can change very quickly.
Exactly. You look at right now, Florida Gators up 24-7 on the number 11 ranked Tennessee Volunteers. I guarantee you, there were not many people in Vegas who thought that Florida was going to be up 24-7 on Tennessee. I'll virtually guarantee you that. Based off what Richmond able to clear it out through neutral ice. Rubin back to play for Carolina, chipped out into neutral ice, but Richmond able to bring it back into the zone opportunity. Bennett with a shot. That one blockered on the way through. Mackenzie with it for the Canes. Has Loughnane on the near side. Instead, up to the top. Bolt with a shot. That one tips on the way through. Goes high and wide into the corner. Rubin up at the blue line. He'll hold it into the zone. Mackenzie able to get a stick onto it now. Twomey with a shot opportunity. Kensler able to get a stick onto it. Made it be more of a fan shot than anything else. Zalmanis tried to play it. He's actually going to last second. Able to recover the puck. Blake Miucci is going to be in net for the Generals. So we've seen this story before. A change of goaltender sometimes can work for you, but other times, like in this case, I don't know if it's going to work because Carolina's just doing such a good job of moving the puck around. But we'll wait and see. Carolina pass all the way across to me a little bit too far. De Leon for the Generals. They'll send this one all the way back. Zalmanis out to play it. Over to Bolt. Now back to Jackson Weigard. Chipping this up high off the glass. It's going to catch the netting. And we'll get a stoppage face-off. Stay down in the Carolina zone. There's some trips where a guy skates over your stick and falls down. And yes, it's still a trip. But those are the ones that frustrate me as a broadcaster more, because you know that the guy didn't actually trip him, other than the fact that his stick got in the way of his feet and stopped his lower body momentum while his upper body momentum was still going. So either way, Richmond back the other way, cross, carried into the zone, bobbles a little bit at the blue line, able to recover the puck up to the top. Cardinal. He'll play this one all the way across, back up to the top, cross with a shot opportunity, high and wide. Freemanus now with it on the far side, back up to the top, over to Cardinal. Back over to Freemanus. He'll walk in, up to Cross, back up to Cardinal, cycling the puck around, down low, Cross. He'll play this one all the way around, tried to go over to Freemanus, picked off by Carolina. Toya has tried to clear it out of his own, but Alanick, he'll get a stick and a body in the way, cleared up to the blue line. Cardinal, he's tied up along the wall. 4:30 remaining here in the period. Carolina picking off Toyas now. He'll play it around over onto the far side of the ice. Stretch pass, tried to go over to McKenzie. That one will go all the way down. No icing because Carolina's down one. Onto it. That was one thing when I was sitting up in the Generals game up with the coach, with Lincoln Flagg and Bill Horn, general manager and goaltending coach. There was one opportunity where Carolina had that kind of a chance, went across, and should have unselfishly took the shot.
Yes.
The original shot was the better shot, but sometimes they think, at game speed, you think the pass is the better play, but it's not always. And that was one case where you going across would have probably been the better opportunity, but I don't think they saw each other.
And, it's a phrase I've heard often in this game of hockey. There are times to be a little selfish, and that doesn't necessarily come as often as you think, but it's something you got to think. Sometimes, you know what? Maybe I should want to score one.
Carolina with a quick shot right off the faceoff from Klemkowski. Meucci. He'll cover that one up. A little bit of Christmas card list being built down at ice level. A little pushing and shoving. 29.9 seconds remaining here in the second period. Carolina holding on to a 5-0 lead. In reality, we've probably got one, maybe two more series in this period. Face off over to the glove side of Meucci.
I got to say, Parker Jones, the linesman, really had to push those two apart.
Richmond, they'll bring it out through neutralized. Reed playing across on Freemanis with a shot opportunity. That one tipped on the way through. Comes off of the end boards. And Zalmanis, he'll have to cover that one up. One thing about the boards in this rink, they are NHL remaining boards. On the clock, Carolina with a 5-0 lead. Regards with the puck for the Canes. Setting up back behind the net. He'll look the quarterback to break out. Andrew Farley putting pressure on. Tom now with the puck. He'll set up back behind the goal mouth. We'll pass and direct up off the boards. Oh, did you grab the wrong one?
I grabbed the wrong one.
Carolina carrying the zone. You had the one for the video guy with no microphone plugged in.
What I said before was, watch them email you now.
Richmond looking to clear it out of the zone. Carolina holding it in, but that one will pop up into the Richmond bench. 30-10 out of play for the whistle. Favoring Carolina.
So here's something that we brought up in the Elite game that, we got a ton of time left, but something that's been intriguing that the Junior Hurricanes have been known to be able to do is get a good shot off of the face-off.
A tongue twister there for you. a shot from an odd angle. That one will deflect up into the netting. Face-off is going to stay down in the Richmond zone. They're just going to bring it over to the glove side of Majewski. Everybody thought it was going to stay on the blocker side, and the linesman is like, hey, over here. Face-off, one back by Carolina. Tom at the blue line, sent down low. Over to Loughnane. Quick shot opportunity. That one deflects off of the end board. Puck sitting around, carried out into the slot, and Meucci, he'll hang on to it and takes the whistle. High.
Now, if I heard...
Not really much he can do to lock that one up, but just dropped it straight down and then able to drop and cover that one up. Comes back to what we were talking about earlier. Sometimes it's not about the goaltender making that initial save as much as it is being smart about where the rebound goes so you can cover it.
Right.
Carolina looking to clear it out of the zone. Held in by Cross. A little bit too far. Tried to go back up to the blue line. Picked off by Carolina. McKenzie. Pass across to Loughnane on the far side. Quick shot opportunity. That one tipped. Went high. Up to the blue line. Goyes. Now he'll try to chip it back deep. The Generals are going to be able to recover the puck. Cleared up towards the blue line. Swoomy able to chip that one back in. McKenzie with a shot opportunity. Put that one right into Majewski's chest pad. And he'll hang on to it for the whistle.
It looks like we got some extracurriculars.
So that was actually a case where the linesman went in. You had Cross and Toyas just talking. Cross over to Schwartz. The linesman came in to break them up. Through neutralized. Tried to get that one over to Nolan Bolt, but Hurlman, he's just going to shovel that one. Not only did that hit the rafter, that one went over the rafter. When we moved from Wake Forest, talking about, we had a puck almost like that one last year, but they were about 3 or 4 steps ahead. The puck launched, sits. I'm 6'6". It's maybe 7 feet in the air and missed my head by a couple of inches. Carolina with an opportunity. Meucci, he'll cover that one up. Like he said in the Elite game, I heard you guys talk about it.
That was him.
I heard no one talking about it. There is just a bit of PTSD anytime the puck comes up this way.
I could see it in your eyes.
Because I'm not joking. The puck missed my head by inches. I've lost a Yeti cup to a puck last season. I thought we were safe up here. We ain't safe. Richmond looking to clear this one out. Got over the stick of Ethan Rubin. Carried into the zone by the Generals. Reed down low, Burns down low with the puck underneath his stick. Richmond able to carry it into the high slot up to the top. Carney at the blue line. Back down low. Bages with it. Rung around. Loughnane now with the puck for Carolina. Able to chip this one out. Not going to be icing. Able to lock that one up. Carolina able to get a stick under, but Carney, he'll spin this one all the way around onto the near side of the ice. A little bit too close for Toyas. Carry back in Kinzer. He'll sidestep a check. Able to chip this one deep. Bennett with it down along the goal line. Cleared up to the top. Hurlman tried to get a stick under, but Carolina with a 3-on-2 opportunity the other way. McKenzie and Loughnane. And McKenzie just trying to split the defense. Ended up losing an edge. Puck popped loose. Richmond trying to clear this one around. But Carolina, Toomey back up to the blue line. Tried to go back down low to Toomey. A little bit of a give and go. But picked up by the Generals. And they'll chip this one out. Oh, yeah, being credited. Played it around. Puck chipped all the way around off the boards. Held in. Lamkowski. Now back over to McKenzie. He'll send this one across. Toyas tried to go back door. Had Loughnane, just couldn't quite connect on the play. Under 9 minutes remaining to play here. Carolina all the way back up. Toyas into the zone. He'll let a wrist shot go. And Marichi's just going to glove that one down and just wisely hang on to it. Slow play down. I mean, we're at 20 after 10. I think he would have been okay. And we've got 8 minutes left. This is bouncing around face-off will come just outside of the Carolina zone, right in front of the benches.
This is something wild that I wonder if he'll carry in tomorrow. We have seen absolute crazy stick lifts by Richmond that has resulted in sticks flying.
Cardinal with a shot opportunity, put that off the far goal post. It stayed out. Loughnane now with the puck. He'll get around one defenseman, tried to get around two, couldn't. Richmond looking to clear it out low with the puck for the Generals. Over to Carney out through neutral ice, on or off the stick of De Leon, carried into the zone by Hart. Reese Hart with a shot opportunity. That one just tips up and hits the netting, and it'll go out of play. 4:43 remaining here in the first period. Loza, Michael Loza with the puck. Over to Twomey with a shot opportunity. Caught the goalpost. I think that's the third goalpost we've had in this hockey game so far.
Third or fourth.
Loughnane with it down behind the goal line. He'll center it into the slot. Nobody home in a black jersey. Baynes trying to clear it out, but Carolina, Loza picking that one off. He'll let his shot go. That one high. Minute 15 remaining. Puck down. Cleared all the way around by the Richmond Generals. Carolina not going to be able to clear it out. He pulled it in the zone. Rubin back over to Toyas in the Carolina zone. Keaton Toyas. He'll send this one around. Now Rubin back around over to Toyas. Indirect up off the wall. Kim intercepting. He'll shovel this one back deep. Toyas, he'll pick up the puck for Carolina. 40 seconds remaining. Ethan Rubin now with the puck. Looking for the outlet opportunity. Toyas, he'll play this one around up off the boards. Tried to go over to Glamkowski. Puck popped on and off of his stick. Loughnane, he'll clear this one in. And you had Billy Loughnane is in the Richmond bench. Got actually knocked over the board sitting in the Richmond bench. I hate to tell him that that's the wrong bench to be in.
Yeah, and I don't know if that used to be a penalty.
Not at juniors. And the